Good afternoon, my good people. How are you guys? I'm just coming through to slide in some real talk into your ear. Today's topic is going to be about that very thing that you can't let go of, that very urge, that very desire, that very dream. We all have passion. Some of us have multi-passions. I'm a person filled with multi-passion. So my energy is very high. It's exuberant. It is exciting. It is very vibrational. And for some people, that may be too much. But that's because they don't understand the beauty and the core of my energy. My energy brings life, love, and laughter to those who otherwise would be saddened, bitter, and complacent. But we all have that one thing inside of us for sure, at least one, that drives us, that we dream about. We see others and we fathom it and we daydream and we picture ourselves in that position and we picture ourselves doing that very thing and being elite at it and being the elect in it and just, doing what we need to do. That thing that you wake up out of your sleep and it's all over you. Sometimes it's so passionate on you that you wake up out of your sleep and you crying. Like, oh my gosh, like that was so real. Like, was I there? I'm multi-gifted in a lot of things. And a lot of people think, miming and interpretive praise and acting and all of those are passions of mine. Doing hair, teaching hair, doing makeup, all of those are passions of mine. But the most fiery passion that I have is music, singing, and writing. I dream of melodies. I'm serious. I could be sleep, cold, knocked out, and I'll have a melody. Have any of y'all ever experienced that? That love music, who are music? I am music. And you hear a melody and it's in your head and you wake up out your sleep and you like, was I really singing that? I can't get it out of my head. It's just almost like somebody has a speaker to your inner ear and somebody's playing it as loud as they can and you're in this moment and it's so surreal. And you wake up and it's in your head and you hurry up and you grab your pen and your paper and you write. That's me. When you dream that you were performing a certain song that you've never ever heard before in your life and you're before thousands of people and your voice is echoing through the air with such magnificent power and giving off this vibrational energy where it's causing people to be healed in some type of manner, and it's manifested and it's like you're in that moment and you feel it and it's real, and then you wake up and you're left with this haunting aura on your countenance that you carry with you all day, sometimes all week, and you can't shake it. That's who you are, and that's the main thing you're supposed to be doing. If you have dreams of being a surgeon and you dream about different ways that you have sutured somebody or stitched them up, if you dream about being a surgeon and you look at your hands and you're working with your hands and your dreams and you're constantly looking, that's who you are. That's what you're supposed to be. Whatever it is that you are inspired to do, that you cry about when you see others attain it. Not that you cry because you're jealous. Not that you cry because you can or you didn't. But because you know that it's attainable and it's supposed to be you. I get emotional now because every time, every season, of the voice. That is so me. My son says, let's look at me. I be so broke down because I know these people have a story, like I have a story. And they just got bold enough to say, this is it. I'm snatching every piece of my dream because it's mine, not yours, not someone else's. No matter who believes in you, doesn't believe in you, no matter who says people could do this or people can't do that, no matter who says, you have to do this or you have to do that. No. It's your dream. You chase your dream at the speed and the rate you desire to chase it. You hunt down and take hostage your dream by any means necessary that you need to do, because it belongs to you. It's your dream. It's your hope. If you want to be a business owner, if you want to be a franchise owner, if you want to be owner of a corporation, whatever it is, a clothes designer, a hair designer, I opt in to do all of those. I'm gifted to do all of those. But my passion is my music, my singing. And you know when you know that you know what you know. But it's amazing how through dreams I wake up and I write and I cry and I wake up out of dreams. Sometimes the melody is so beautiful. I'm crying because the melody has captured my soul. Or, example, a week ago, almost 2 weeks ago, when I went to church and I was just in my zone. Anybody know me, know I'll sing anywhere, always have, on the street corner, loud to the top of my lungs, and just blow out the water. That's just who I've always been. When I go to worship, I go to worship. I'm a worshiper. And I'm just in my zone, singing. And they played one of my favorite songs, which is My Story. And that is more than anything. I love you, Jesus, more than anything. And anybody knows me, know I goes in on that song. That's just my song. It'll be my song. That's just my song. And I'm just sitting in the back, just singing and singing and singing, and got my eyes closed because that's me. I'm worshiping. I'm in worship. And when I finally opened my eyes, two ladies just then turned their whole back to the pulpit, and they looking at me. Honey, I ain't never been to this church. This is my first day there. And I'm looking around like, okay. And the lady looked at the other lady and she said, oh my God, did you hear her? And I'm just like, still singing, looking like, okay. And the one lady, she grabs my hand and she said, give me some of that. Oh Lord, give me some of that. So she grabbed my hand, I grabbed her hand. Next thing you know, we gone. She crying, I'm crying, we broke down. She's speaking in tongues, I'm speaking, she's gone, I'm gone. We just in worship, praising the Almighty. And she just said, your voice, nothing that I'm shy of knowing, been prophesied many times. Your voice has healing. Oh my gosh, your voice is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, because I don't, I'm not a boastful person in that area. So I'm humble about it because it could be given, it could be taken. So I just say, I give my Creator the glory for allowing me to bestow upon me such a gift and trust me with it. And she like, yeah. And so just to know that even when you watch others attain their passion and their gift and it manifests and it comes to pass, wait for it. Don't stop pursuing while waiting. And I know that sounds crazy. How can you wait and pursue? You can. Because the waiting it's not a verb in this way. It's not a verb when I say wait. It is more of a position of your heart, in a position of your mind, in a positioning of your spirit, to still pursue in the physical in the natural. That's your verb. That's your action. You know how the scripture says faith without the works is dead? Faith is the mindset, the heartitude. It's a verb, but it's not so much an action verb. Meaning you're not actually, I cannot see your faith. It's something that's inside of you that pours out of you in how you act or react or counteract or how you walk through. So your countenance full of faith and the glory of he who created you be bestowed upon you, and you're waiting, but you're yet pursuing, meaning you're not turning down anyone who's calling you to sing at a wedding or to do a college interview for your surgical skills, or anyone who's calling you to show them some diaphragms on some different things you may have created or you're in the process of making. If you're an architect, they want the blueprints. They want to see those things. So you're not going to stop drawing. But yet, you're waiting on your moment to bloom. As I work on my album, you wait on things to bloom. My sister is getting ready to bloom this weekend. I have two sisters going through something really major. Transitions, as well as this sister. I guess this is the transitioning hour for us. My sister is my baby sister. She's having her listening party. She's coming out with her second album. And I'll be right behind her. And so I just want to share with y'all that keep pushing, keep pressing. You know what desires you have. You know what pushes you. You know what burns the inside of your soul every time you encounter it or see it or touch it or feel it or look at it or bestow somebody else being blessed with it. And you're like, that's supposed to be me. It is you. Stay in the position of expectations and acceptance and get ready to receive it, because everything that belongs to you, it belongs to you. Get it, take it, hold it, mold it. It's yours. Don't give up. It's not too late. It's not too late to live it out. It's not too late to manifest your dreams. Go for it. I just wanted to have some inspirational real talk with y'all. Because sometimes we think that our dreams are so far away. Or we think that you're too old, or you're too young, or you're not smart enough. All the lies of the negative energies and negative forces and demonic influences and spirits that try to keep us from being great. Your great might not be my great. My great might not be your great. Your great might never be Jay-Z's and Beyonce great. But your great is the greatest for those who need you, who need what you have. To them, you are the greatest. So never downplay your gifts, your passions, or your dreams. Never downplay them, but upplay them to the fullest. They are yours. Get them. Hold them. Mold them. They belong to you. Always praying for you. Always. And live it out before it's too late. As I tell y'all, I just lost a cousin of mine 2 days ago. And all she wanted to do was travel. She had been sick a long time. And that was her dream. She can't do that now. She can't. Like I tell y'all, you cannot come back from death. So whatever it is you desire to do, within a healthy, moral, legal standard. Go for your goals and your dreams. And I challenge you to attain it, one a month, from the smallest thing on your goal list to the biggest thing. And let's be great. Respectfully, Monty.